Podcast?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
where I interview members about their AgeDEFY experience. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Welcome to the AgeDEFY podcast. This is where I interview members about their AgeDEFY experience. Our first member interview is with Deb B. I love that she's here. I'm so excited she said yes to this interview. I am going to let her tell you all about herself right here. Hi, Deb.
Hello. It's so good to be here to talk about my Age Defy experience. And so I'm Deb. I'm 55, level 55 in the game of life is what I like to tell people. And I'm from Massachusetts. And I think I've been a member for over 2 years. And Age Defy has just taken me on an amazing journey to get physically fit, which is just heartwarming for me as someone who really never prioritized exercise in her life. So here I am, really a newbie in the fitness, trying to be fit, physically fit. So it's just wonderful to have found a way of exercising that I know keeps me progressing, which is awesome.
Yeah, and it's so amazing for me as your coach to watch you going from I'll take one class a week to now I'll take 4 classes a week if I can make it with my schedule. And even if I can't make it, I'm doing an online video and I'm doing a daily Patreon workout. So I just love that. And you said something in one of your videos is that you're improving your athleticism. And that was so perfect because you really are. Really
Yes,
are.
absolutely. It's definitely one of my goals is to keep I I never, as someone who never really moved, I mean, I do a desk job. I'm a CPA in my day-to-day work. And so I sit all day. And so I've never really prioritized movement. And so to hear, to finally do movement that actually I enjoy, I want to show up for is magical. It's just magical to actually find something that you love. So that's what I encourage everyone to do is to find something that they love to do, and then it's easier to show up for it.
Oh,
Show
that's so perfect. That's a perfect answer. How did you find me? How'd you find Age Defy?
On TikTok, I literally you were doing shuffle dance. You were saying I could teach you to shuffle dance, and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to be able to dance. Oh my God, that would be so amazing. So I went and I found your free shuffle dance on YouTube and literally learned to shuffle dance. I can Charleston. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
It's just really cool. And then from there, I reached out and said I wanted to do private lessons. You're like, you don't need private lessons. You just need to join my online classes. I'm like, what? You
Yeah.
mean you don't want to take my private lesson, Muzzy? No, no, I just want you to join our community. I'm like, okay, okay. And you're like, and that's when you gave me the offer of, why don't you just do Age Defy for 90 days? Just give me, just do this. And I was like, oh, I was working out with a personal trainer and I was doing some other things. So to really lean into the community and realize how the Age Defy way was different than what other exercise people were teaching. So for me, it was just a journey of really figuring out, oh my gosh, I really love this and how it makes my body feel. Because it's not just what you do during the classes, it's really a way of moving throughout your day. Right. So
Hmm.
it's not just what you do in class. It actually is, helpful movement. I mean, with being a sitter all day, this is how we sit. So to know that in, the classes we do this and it just makes life easier to live with the movement strategies that you teach us.
Yeah, what I say in class all the time. We learn it in movement to live it in life, right? So what are your favorite Age Defy workouts?
I would say step flow is one of my favorite because it's a dance component. So there's a dance component, there's a challenge to it because you have to do it's mind and body together, working together in some kind of. So it wasn't easy. It was hard. It was a struggle, but I love it for some reason. I hate to sweat. It's just don't like it. And step flow is one that you will sweat at. And for me, I knew that was part of my next journey to get that kind of level of fitness. So to really push myself and it's fun. It's fun to dance. It's fun to, and you always pick really good songs. And I don't know. So you seem to know what songs are just really fun to dance to. So we have a
Mhm.
good time at Step Flow on Wednesdays. So I look forward to that. And then I love Sculpt Flow. So using weights, I I worked with a trainer on weights, literally lifting, doing the traditional 3 sets of
Mhm.
10, and hated every minute of it, still did it because that was part of what I thought I had to do. And knowing now that I can actually do strength training in much more of a flow and fun, it just, in community is just awesome. So those are my two favorite classes. And I
Mm.
make sure that I do those two every week. That's my guaranteed to work out. And step flow, you can also step flow in sculpt flow. You can actually get your heart rate up and really get some sweat on, which is cool.
Mhm. And they're complementary to each other. You're getting cardio, you're getting stretch, you're getting strength, you're getting flow, all of it. So I love that those are your two go-tos and those are your two commitments of the week. And I stand by that 1000%. I love it. So do you tell us a little bit about how you use your membership? Do you do live classes, online workouts? Tell us how you use your membership.
So I always do the Wednesday morning, which is step flow, and then I do Saturday morning for um,
And
sculpt
that's
flow
the live classes. So when I'm teaching
live.
live, she goes to those two classes on the schedule. When I'm not teaching live, I have an online workout, and you will either do
I
those or not do those.
Yep, yep. Depends on my mood on what I'm looking to do. But it's nice that if you're not teaching and it's a day that I want to work out, I can just go there and not have to think. It's right there. You just told me what to do, so I don't have to actually, because there's a library of a lot of videos. So if you just have that, paralysis, you can just go there and get one. I also love your Patreon app. I'm also on there as well. And for 10-minute videos, you can, just take a 10-minute break and go do a video. As an employer of people, I actually go, okay, it's a paid workout. Who's coming with me? And they all come into the conference room, and we
Yes.
and we do a 10-minute whatever, to just, yeah, it's just one of those things where movement is medicine. And I think I've heard you say that so many times that it's just been grilled into our brains. Um, so it's I cannot tell people enough how much AgeDEFY has made me realize that I can push myself, because you teach us ways to be safe. You teach us ways to move that can, so if you're not a mover now, because I didn't start with step flow. I didn't start with sculpt flow. I started with mobility, with the mobility stick, and
Hmm.
really just starting there. So I started with easier classes and then has progressed on to the harder classes. As my fitness level grew, I was able to go on to more challenging classes. So know that you don't have to start with the hard ones. You can start with, just doing the 10-minute Patreon and then grow from there to the 45-minute classes. And even if you just show up for 10-minute classes,
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
just, show up for the beginning part where usually you do a warm up. So even if you can't do the whole class, come and do what you can. Um,
Hmm. We have a lot
and
of people that do that, right? We have
yeah,
people that
absolutely.
are, recovering from hip replacement surgery or knee replacement surgery, and they're not ready for a 45-minute live class, but they need community connection. They need coaching. They need to be there. So come for the first 10 to 15 minutes and move your body with us, connect to the coaching, the community, and then go about your day. I truly, I'm glad you mentioned something like that because that is a valuable message that we should be passing along, right? Even just showing up for 10 minutes is so beneficial.
Absolutely. And it's hard
Mhm.
because, society says, oh, if I can't make the whole class, I don't want to do it. But no, this is, even on days that I'm sick, I can just come and, usually if I mention I'm sick, you'll do lymphatic, you'll do something that, you always have medicine. So it's one of those things where, yeah, it's definitely, a community that, and there's always something out on the website too. Like I know that when I've been sick, I've gone to do the lymphatic workouts to just move your energy, move everything along.
Mhm.
So there's just so much assistance. Even in Patreon, we have all kinds of, really good stuff. So there's stuff for people who are super athletic, and there's stuff for people who are new movers. And that's the benefit of AgeDEFY, is you pick your path, and you're not alone on this journey, because Donna will be with you the whole step of the way. So
Because
she's been with me.
yeah, because the coaching is part of this, and I do think
Yeah.
that's what is the difference between AgeDefy and a lot of online fitness is that this is a coaching program. This is not just show up and do a workout. We get to know each other, and I do help you through things.
Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah,
Yeah.
through whatever we're working on. So it kind of, we kind of already know this answer, but how has AgeDefy changed your life? I want has it improved your energy? Has it improved what has it done for you?
I the biggest component of exercise, which I don't think the world talks about, is de-stressing.
Mm.
The amount, the amazing amount of stress management that comes from fitness is just not talked about enough. I think that depression, anxiety, and all of that could truly be cured if we pushed. Yeah, we need more therapy. I definitely believe there's a place for therapy, a place for coaching, but 100% we would have so much better if people were moving
Hmm.
just a little bit. 10-minute Patreon would do an amazing thing for someone who just doesn't want to move emotionally, would feel good if they could just get their body moving. So I definitely think that for me as a business owner, it's amazing to get that stress out and to actually live a happier, more joy-filled life.
That's why we call it all-encompass movement therapy because it is our therapy. It's part of our therapy plan, and I'm so glad that it has shifted for you. And I love that you're applying it in the office. I call it office therapy, and those 10-minute workouts you're doing with your employees is office therapy. You're reversing the pull of the office. You're improving their energy levels. You're lifting their mood. You're taking away their stagnant energy and allowing them to feel energized, and through that they just get through the day better. So I love that you're utilizing it like that. Bravo. Last question. What advice would you give to new members?
I would advise that you just ask questions. Just literally come with questions with curiosity. Um, just lean into what could you do differently. Just 1% better is what I tell everybody as a coach. I tell everybody just 1% better. What could you do just 1% better today? And maybe you show up for a class for 5 minutes. That's all, or one, who cares? It doesn't matter. Or just show up, say hi, and then come back another day. So literally 1% better every day, knowing that there's going to be people on this journey with you. So that's the cool part.
So you're definitely suggesting for new members to get into live classes as soon as possible.
Oh, absolutely. Live classes are the way to go. And yeah, there's just an amazing amount of yeah, you can do videos, but there's something really special about getting to know the community and being in a class. And you want to show up. You want to show up for that class. And there's something really powerful about a class that you've, put on your calendar. So yeah, absolutely, 100%.
So what if somebody said, I've done Zoom classes before and I don't like Zoom. I don't like working out on Zoom. Do you think that I have kind of made a special experience on Zoom in our community?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We do a check-in before class and after class. And you don't really need a lot of space. I mean, I have a master bedroom, so one half of my bedroom is my bed, and the other half is just an open space that I have a TV that I can, broadcast, the workout on through. I use uh, a Fire Stick to do that. So
Mhm.
broadcast from my phone to the Fire Stick. So then basically it's just a small little. I don't know if it is. I don't even think it's 10 by 10. It's got to be 8 by 8. So it's just a small space that I can do all the work in. It's really cool that yeah, you don't need a lot of space, and you can make you don't need a lot of equipment, and you tell us exactly what you need. So it's pretty easy just to follow the system. So there's not a lot of thought in it, and it's literally just making the next step of signing up.
Yeah.
Step,
So that's the best advice. Just get started. Just
get
jump
started.
in.
Yep,
Just
jump in either and if you want to start with, if you've not been a mover, it's one of those things where, you can do the Patreon too. So check out the Patreon app is lovely. You can just follow the collections, go to the collections and just follow along with those 10-minute workouts. They're fabulous if you want to make your own journey. But if you want to join a community, come join us on live classes.
I'm in love with the live class studio. And thank you so much, Deb. This has been such a great interview. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. I love being your coach, and I can't wait to have another great year with you in 2025.
Yes, 2025 is going to be a miraculous year. I'm so
We didn't
excited.
even talk about the cardio training. Are you excited about the cardio training? And
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love the My Zone. It's going to be an amazing addition to be my own coach because
Hmm.
now I can actually see where my heart rate is at. And I can say, okay, wow, I'm at yellow. I can literally make it to red. I'm not going to follow what Donnell's doing. I'm going to do a couple more swings so I can get to red just for a little bit and then come back out. It was just great. It's just amazing.
Or vice versa. I got
Oh,
to red. I need to slow down. I
oh,
don't need to go
yes.
as fast as Donnell. Maybe I need to go slower, you know? So it is. It's a great way for it's a and we're just implementing this just so everyone knows. It's a new thing that's coming in 2025, but some of my members got in early and we've been practicing and talking about it for the last couple weeks. And so Deb loves it. I love it. We're going to do cardio workouts in the studio with step flow and strong and cycle flow. You can come just to step flow and be the cardio. I'm also going to provide gym workouts. So if you want to go to Planet Fitness or a local gym, you'll have gym workouts to follow during the program too. So yeah, I'm just excited, Deb. I'm excited to spend another year with you. Thank you so much. I'll just remind everyone, let's get back to where you would want to start as a new member. When Deb started as a new member, I'll just remind everyone, this is what I told her, give me 90 days. Stop everything you're doing. Stop everything. Stop all the apps, stop all the trainers, stop it all, and just give it 90 days. And now, 2 years later, here we are.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Not looking back. It was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Deb. Big hugs.
All right, big hugs.
Talk to you later.